What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Defubao here, with my co-partner here, Mr. Ike, and we're going to be casting today's game in the OLOC Overwatch League of Champions Pre-Season. Today's game is Mako versus H Warriors. I'm not going to say the actual word because Monka TOS. We've already done
demonetized.
Of course. We've already done coin flip, and Mako won the coin flip. So we are going to our first map of Ilios.
We see a lot of Lucio.
I hope we see Lucio, dude.
See some big pull boop combos.
Yes.
Red shell.
We were thinking about this a little bit before the stream started, but we were noting how, a lot of comps are viable in Ilios. You can play Dive, you can play Brawl, play Bunker. Ooh, well is our first map. Speaking of Bunker, we'll see what they decide to come out on. Poke comps are typically favored here, but you can also definitely play Dive correctly with proper movement abilities, as well as good setup from your DPS, and Brawl if you know how to rotate.
See a lot of Pharah on this map, see a lot of Orisa
Of course.
Hog because of the giant gaping death hole in the middle of the point.
It do be pretty large, though.
It could be quite large. Who put that there, though? Who put the well there? Good question.
Yo.
But, okay, so it looks like we'll be seeing Orisa Hog from Mako, at least as they're sitting in spawn.
They also are opting for a Mercy Bat for their support, so that seems to me like they're trying to definitely play more. Well, I would say they're going to play more Poke, but they've got a Reaper and a Mei here, which... Oh, they've got Lucio! Oh, maybe we spoke too soon.
Looks like we'll be seeing Dive from the Warriors over there.
Of course.
Let's see how that plays out for them. Diving into Reaper Mei. If not done
Orisa
correctly,
Hog.
can end quite poorly for some reason.
Now, they do actually have a Pharah here, so I think they should take their advantage, let the Pharah do damage. Uh-oh!
Oh my goodness, Tracemaker
Decker
dead instantly. The
Decker's
Reaper, but they trade back.
So,
And they get the res off, so
ooh,
Warriors
advantage
down.
the Warriors.
Junk comes in from the Winston, he's in, Wall comes up, Immortality's out as well.
But they've got Mei freezing there. They're trying to play in their bunker. Oh, but it's too much damage. They're just piling through. The Warriors gonna take the point first.
And with their Reaper dead, they only had the Mei and like the Roadhog there for damage. And now they swap to their own Pharah.
Crucially, the Reaper does so much damage in that comp. You really need him alive. He can clutch if he's pocketed and given resources, but looks like they're gonna decide to go off to the Pharah now. Interesting that they're keeping the Mei though.
Oh. And the spam takes out the Mei with only one shield. If you move up, your entire backline is open, but the hook comes in onto Shatter and he goes down. Warriors down a main tank.
There's no shield on the point for them.
The D.Va. D.Va's getting pressured, manages to fly away. Pulse Bomb gets nothing. But Cherubim goes down as well for the side of Mako. Spooky Assassin with the 2K. Going crazy on the brig as the Roadhog falls as well. We've only seen
fragging.
one ult used so far by Tracemaker, and he's already 50% to another one.
Looking at ultimate economy here, we've got several ults up on both sides. Both support ults are going to be up, so we'll see how they choose to use these to either take or get the point themselves.
Mako switching it up a little bit, going D.Va and McCree, trying to deal with that Pharah. Oh, and Techers get spooky early.
Shatter goes
Mirage
a bit deep.
Comes in, doesn't get anything, but Shatter dies for it. Red Hawk trades. Oh, and the trades come in, 2 down as well. Bomb comes in, Ant Matrix is out. Nothing. Oh, and Tracemaker with a huge stick. But he goes down, and the D.Va mech is down.
But that res might be all they need, because with Winston on the point, they have a lot more space, and there's nowhere for them to hide.
McCree is just a D.Va.
Yeah.
And with a Pharah with armor pack, there's not much you can do, and the rally comes out. Kind of interesting rally.
Well, at this point, there's really no point to not do it. It's last fight. The armor will be on there for 30 seconds, although they will be trying to use this Pharah damage. It looks like to try to blow it off.
Orisa just walking down main, going for the touch. Bongo's up on point, out in the open. High Noon, they trade. Pharah and McCree. Valkyrie comes out as well. Shatter in with the Primal Rage. He gets the Orisa off the map. Destroys the Bongo as well. Rez comes in on both DPS that were down. But instantly the Pharah gets flash fan and dies. Bomb goes into the
well. Oh, but look at this! Pick's coming back! The pharmacy for Mako is back in action, is getting picked. Oh, it gets spooky as well! Oh my goodness! Barrage is out! It gets the...
Tracemaker dies, he killed himself with his own pulse bomb. And Tekers gets to pick onto the mech and the Winston.
Tekers with the big carry there in that fight. Did so much damage, got so many picks.
Now
oh my
Trey swaps over to the Ashe to help deal with that Pharah. And now, Cherubim is on the ball, so they're running kind of a weird dive, but they do have a McCree as well.
I think the main point that they want to do here is just sort of... Oh my, Winston ggets booped off by Tekers. He's in. He's off the side.
Yeah.
Brig is in really deep.
And Brig
Tekers is going to pick up Brig as well. Now. Oh my goodness.
Very interesting that Trace is trying to, like, I guess, duel this pocketed far without a pocket of his own. You say like what, 3?
Honestly, I think that he should be playing something like a McCree or even a Widowmaker. I think that's just a better option. Trying to get the Pharah down while you're an unpocketed Ashe is just risky. In my opinion, you're more exploitable to their dive.
For your Mercy to pocket means that you only have Break It for the rest of your team. Barrage comes in, takes down the ball, but he gets taken out by Tekers as he just flies in.
And the boot from Tekers knocks Bullet into the high noon.
Bomb gets the Diva mech. But Tekers gets another, and Mako winning this fight. That was a massive play from Tekers, taking down the barraging Pharah and then booping Bullet into the way of the high noon while he was Valking and going for a res.
Huge value. You love to see it. And now look at this! We're getting towards the last fight for Mako to actually take the map, and when it didn't even look possible about a minute ago.
It's an interesting...
Tekers has Barrage as well. Goes for the setup. Here it comes!
Barrage doesn't get... Oh, gets spooky, but he gets taken down, but he gets the mech as well. I wonder if they're going to go for the res. They don't yet go for the res onto that far, but they pop out and beat.
Huge. They do get the res off.
The Tekers. Both far is up.
McCree is down. Alright.
In onto a Valking Mercy.
Here comes the Diva Bomb. Big Bomb gets the enemy Diva Meg.
Tekers goes down to Cool though. As he wins the far duel. And now Cool takes down the Mercy as well. When it seemed like it was going so well for Mako, Warriors finally turn it around.
And time's ticking, and that's it.
99.
They managed to clutch up. Honestly, I think that actually Tekers dying there took away a lot of damage, and they weren't really able to get that res off onto him clean. It was a...
They had to pop Beat and Valkyrie just to try and get the res off.
Yeah.
And when they did, Cool won the Far duel once again since Benji was having to heal the rest of his team.
Yeah, and committing that many resources to that play, I mean, it really made it. I mean, to be fair, I will say it was a last fight scenario. Clock was ticking. They had to try to do something, but because the value they got was limited, when the later ults came in from the Warriors, I mean, they just ended up winning the day. So here we go, we're on Ruins now. No big hole in the middle, but instead we got a pit. Ruins all over the side. Fantastic view of the lovely ancient Greek statue off to the side there in the scenery. But oh, we've got Ryan comps this time. Interesting. I love to see it.
All from both teams still with the Pharah though, and Tracemaker on that defense.
Yes, sir.
Now he swaps, he goes back to spawn and swaps to Ashe, seeing that they have no way of dealing with the Pharah other than their own card. Charge comes in, gets nothing, and he goes down. Very risky play there, and it didn't pay off in the end. And Tekers goes down as well, and it seems Warriors will be taking this fight.
Playing with the Ryan Zarya, when you have your Mercy up in the sky, you know, with your fair, you really got to be careful because you don't have as much healing. I mean, yeah, you have a Moira there, but Moira can't heal through everything, and if you're not careful, you will just get blown up. You need to really pace yourself. Let your fair do some work. Oh, but Red Hawk over on the side, a little bit of a feed.
The far doing some work. Oh, but cool! Gets the double rocket onto Tekers and takes him down. They do get the rest thanks to the Diva Matrix from Aaron. But he's flying. Oh, he almost fell off the map. The Rhines are dueling though. Let's see who will win the Rhine duel. And Trace wins the Ash duel.
Yeah. So now they're down.
Rally coming and
Oh, Shatter's coming up for the Reinhardts. Let's see how they decide to use him here.
Shatter with the Shatter.
The brick stun is out.
He does with it. He goes for it, gets nothing but cool with the big barrage in the backline, takes down both supports, and Warriors again will win this fight.
Honestly, that was a really badly paced fight, unfortunately, for Mako, because not only did they try to win that, but they also ended up. But Tekers gets a pick here on this. They might be able to win this fight now that they've got a pick, but they really can't let that fair get res at all. They're trying to. Oh, but the bubble comes out on the bullet, but it's too little.
The barrage comes in to ensure that the res doesn't get out. The Bob is there to zone them back, though. Wait a minute. The Bob taking up so much space, not allowing them to push in. The Far is on their way back. Grab comes in. Shatter comes in on 2. Bob. Big Bob! Takes down 2. And Mako, with 90% for Warriors, will take it after using basically all of their ultimate.
Crucially, instead of having 99% like last map, they will potentially be able to get a late touch if Warriors does manage to take the point back, but they really have got to try to hold on to this thing the whole way. Losing a fight could be catastrophic for Mako here. Oh, Reinhardt's kind of exposed. Cherubim's super low. They're trying to pocket him.
Getting them back, and he does get out for now, but cool with a huge pick. That was the only ult until this Moira gets ult that Mako's gonna have. They get the res off.
Oh, huge! But they get their support.
Mercy goes down. Oh, but they're trading supports. Aaron's mech gets taken down. Trace is low though. Trace goes down. Oh my goodness! In the fight, very slowly swings in Mako's favor. They get 3 very quick things.
Really, the existence of the coalescence there to keep the team up was very valuable ultimate there, because otherwise it would have been very difficult for Cherubim to keep swinging on the Ryan and keep applying pressure. But because he had the coalescence keeping him up, it allowed them to be able to take out their Reinhardt and then push them back.
Let's see how these shatters are going to be used this time.
Yes, sir.
Here, does Mako help
for Mako here, along with
more
Bob.
healing capabilities?
We will be seeing both tank ults online. A lot of ults online actually right now for Warriors. They'll only be missing that barrage, and I'm sure they'll be getting that soon. See, they're dealing with the Diva on the side. The Diva has to fly away. Pushing in on the tank. Barrage comes in, gets one, but Trace. Oh, but the trade's coming in. Bob's on both sides. Pool gets both DPS, but the rest comes in on the Tekers. The grab on the Reinhardt. He doesn't go down, but he goes down now. Rest comes in on the Trace. Both Tekers fly away. Bars are just trading picks now, but Tekers goes down. Mercy flies in. Barrage doesn't really get much, but it doesn't matter. Bomb comes in. It's got to be huge. And it is.
Oh, no, it doesn't get it.
But he gets Trace. He gets back in mech. Ball is there. They have some time to stall. Shatter misses.
There's
Still
no Shatter. Mercy burning. Mercy dies to the burns and the dynamite.
And
they get the Zarya.
Low. Can they do anything with it? Ash goes down. Ball is still there stalling. He jumps onto the point. They have a Lucio now as well. Warriors doesn't have any ults right now. They can't really clean up very quickly. Spooky getting caught out a little bit. Spooky quite low. Spooky goes down. Pool goes down as well.
Now they're trying to get Shatter. Shatter's the only one left on the point.
Oh my goodness, the turnaround for Mako. Thanks to that huge
there. He tries for the super jump.
And we're going to third point. Very close games.
Is this
100 to 99 on both points.
If this is a indication of how this series will go, I'm all here for it. Let's just say this is quite exciting.
Pick from who is it? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not gonna attempt to. The ass.
So Aaron.
No, the Eogan MCG1612. The guy who's playing Tracer right now. He's the one.
Eogan. I don't know. I'm sorry. I apologize if we butcher your names. We're trying our best. We're just a bunch of NA players here. All right, we're trying. We're doing what we can.
NA production, but
big NA
it's a huge
production.
pick onto the Mercy at the end. We'll be seeing Ryan from both teams. We'll see Ball and Diva as off tanks. We're seeing Mako going around the far side, gonna TP onto the point.
I think that's a really smart idea.
Ball gets a boop on him. He goes off the map,
Wow.
catches him on that booster cooldown, and they already have an advantage.
That's so
And
crucial
Ryogen going
too.
down. Warriors for the third round in a row, seeming to win first fight quite cleanly.
Oh, Red Hawk goes down due to the
Let's
boot.
get a boop, but I don't know how much that's going to do with the Mercy and Tekker's both dying late.
Well, honestly, yeah, and Ball comes back so quickly, I don't really think that was going to be that big of an opening.
Look at Red Hawk's
Fortunately.
ult charge right now.
Yeah, he's
Already
so
75
good.
on those mines thanks to that, what, 750 HP boop he got?
Yeah. I don't know what he was slamming there, but alright. He's rolling through.
Spinning. He do be spinning. He gets
He
stunned.
gets stopped there. Yeah.
See McCree on both sides. We'll see a almost mirror for the team.
Ooh,
Trace
he's got those
loses
mines.
McCree duel, but he gets res. Shatter gets a pick onto the enemy Ryan. They will, and they've lost this fight. And they do go for res. That's a bad res. That is a bad res.
It
Now
should
they're gonna feed
be.
their Reinhardt. Oh, but he gets a
He
pin
does
on the
get a
Shatter.
pin on. Yeah.
Oh my goodness!
Rookie
Oh
round,
my
shut
goodness,
it
I
up.
spoke too soon.
This swing around, dude. They're coming in. Oh,
Massive.
he big dicked him on the point. What a shatter. He gets down three.
Huge shatter.
Coalescence is coming in.
Burning down that Mercy, gets that double kill. And Red Hawk falls
Let's
off the
go.
map. He's hanging
Cherubim.
down there. What is he doing? What is his plan? What does he hope to accomplish by hanging down there?
My boy Red Hawk, dude. Oh, he's getting out. Oh, he's
Get it! No! We will be seeing a lot of ults going online here for Warriors. That was the stupidest fight I have ever seen in my entire Overwatch career.
Oh, you think of that silly? We're about to get downright dumb. Oh no. Here we go, dude. Why are you trying to push here? I'm not. Oh no, but they're on Cherubim hard. They're pushing him very hard.
And he
The
goes
Warriors-
down early again.
Well, there
Will they be
wasn't
going
really
for
much
a
you could do
res?
about that. There was a Ball and a Reinhardt swinging on him.
They
His
go for
Moira
the res, they
tried.
get it all. But they lose their other tank on the point. But Cool goes down. Oh, and he gets bit out of Shatter! Oh my goodness! Cherubim big Shatter right now. Absolutely mollywhopping him. Oh my goodness.
The mental domination is
The
immense.
main tank difference, dude.
Yes,
That
dude.
MTD.
The MTD.
We'll be seeing Warriors still holding on to a couple of ults, but we'll be seeing ults on the side of Mako as well. Cherubim will be coming up soon on that Shadow. I don't know what Red Hawk's. Oh, and he gets pinned!
Oh,
And that will get Cherubim even closer to that Shatter. Both DBS ults come out. They get 2 picks. Will this be Warriors' fight to win? Bomb comes in with Aaron. Will it get anything? It does not.
Oh.
Rez comes in onto the Moira. Warriors make
I'm
their way
not
to
really
point.
sure if it's possible for Mako to swing this fight, though. Yeah, it's looking pretty grim.
They will
But lucky
be
for
a last
them.
fight.
Yeah, and they have some ults to work with, as well as the fact that they have some time, actually, here. I think they actually have time for 2 fights if they want to take a fight now. Maybe,
See, Cherubim
even if they
gets
lose
another
it.
massive Shatter.
Yes, sir. He's been really coming up big for his team with those big Reinhardt plays.
See the spam coming in from Tekker's on the side, forcing Shatter to use a lot of his shield health early, which I'm sure he doesn't want to do when he has to worry about an enemy Reinhardt Shatter.
Tekker's is coming in himself, flying in over the point.
Red
He's
Hawk
about to
is
drop
in
in.
the back line. He's in. Here comes Tekker. Mine's in. Makes them back up. Koa comes in as well. They've got to keep their Reinhardt alive. for Mako.
Yeah, his shield's
He gets
down.
a big Oh, but I guess Trace takes the kill. Hackers with the huge barrage, but does it matter?
I'm not sure
they get
it
the Red Hot
does.
Shatter. I don't think it does. They just sat there for way too long, in my opinion, for Mako. And Warriors will take the first map very, very close. We go 3 maps on Ilios. It was what, 99 basically every single point.
Yeah.
I have to agree with you. I think setting the pace there, like I said, they had time for 2 fights, but they waited so long. They only had 1, and they lost that by being too idle out in no man's land. There's no cover. So when the coalescence in those mines came in, there was nowhere to hide. You can pocket your Ryan all you want, but once his shield breaks, I mean, he just got blown up. Unfortunate, but still very good play from both teams. We'll
Very
hopefully
close.
get to see, so hopefully we get to see some more of that as we move forwards. So, I believe now we have to look to see.
Mako's map pick, I believe it's loser's pick. Correct me if I'm wrong.
That is correct, as far as I'm aware.
Is it hybrid? I think hybrid is
I
that.
think it's hybrid. I'm pretty sure it's a hybrid map.
I guess we'll see. Yeah.
Cool match chat.
Hybrid.
I'm looking in the match chat right now. Let's see here. The captains and the.
Yeah, it is hybrid, and Mako will be picking.
All right, here we go. I wonder what they'll pick. I wonder we'll get to see some good old Foundation Unbound Gaming fan favorite Kings Row. We're gonna see some Blizzard World, Numbani. Dude, there's a lot of different options they could pick.
I can vote King Zero.
You can't play Paris. It's a hybrid, stupid.
Paris is everything.
They said Kings Row. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We only like to play good maps in this league. Thank you very much. But we will definitely get to see some lovely Kings Row action. And Kings Row is so great because it boils down to the OG original, just like Overwatch core gameplay mechanics of walking through chokes, holding corners, ult combinations to win fights like grab dragons and big shatters, That's really what makes this map work, and understanding core Overwatch fundamentals. So we'll see how these 2 teams perform under those tests on this map. Fan favorite. If you don't like Kings Row, something's wrong with you. I'm sorry. I don't mean to out anyone, but it's got to be something wrong with you, Chief. It's got to be. It's got to be. I have to also say, I think, doing some testing. They're doing some testing now as far as the ping jumping around. Let me ask you a question, Mr. Ike.
What's up, Mr. Death?
If you were in this league, do you think that there should be a bouncing around of different ping connections between the different regions, like EU and NA, or do you think there should just be one consistent data center that we use for every single game?
Well,
What's your
I personally
opinion?
think this should be one consistent
I
ping
don't
use
know.
unless both teams agree that another source is allowed. Because I know that last week, I think Mako played against Illusion, and they were trying to decide which EU ping would be the best.
Well, they do have a specific data center that Mako decided to choose in this situation. So
I don't think they should bounce it around based on maps. Personally, I mean, the argument of it's an NA league does really matter because it's that's basically like going into some other let's say I don't know, people have always been playing this way, and then you go in and say, hey, I don't like that, change it right now or I'm gonna get angry. It doesn't work like that.
Well, it's interesting.
Personally. And like I know how difficult playing on a ping that doesn't favor you is, because I've had to play on EU ping in leagues before. Not fun, but like you go in kind of expecting that to happen, so you can't really complain, in my opinion.
True, and I think that I guess it would really just depend. Because I think that this season, actually, we do have, more than just one team of EU players in this league. Of course, as a prestigious board member in this league, how I would like to approach it is I'd like to, go in, take some more survey data, see exactly who's who on what server, so because I think we might have a significant larger number, and honestly too, of course, if there's 2 EU teams, they should be able to play on EU servers. I do think that like you said, of course, if like those 2 teams are fine with playing on, like, let's say that there's a London server and everyone there plays in the UK, they should play at the London server. Why not? But all things considered, we are now moving into our second map of King's Row. Current score is 0-1. Yes, 1-0 Warriors, Mako down. However you want to say it. But,
Mako losing.
Yes, Mako. Unfortunately.
We see some swaps coming in from Warriors. We see Buttercat coming in on tank, and we see Pingumu, otherwise known as Mr. Millennium Misu.
Oh God.
Or Mr. Juke on DPS.
Yeah.
On his trademark Widowmaker already.
Double snipers coming out. Interesting. Typically, you don't really play double sniper with Ryan Zarya these days. Oh, we'll see though. They're swapping it up. You never know until they leave spawn, and even then they might walk back.
You play May and you play Reaper, and that is all.
Yeah. I mean, you can play Doomfist too. He's a brawl character as well.
What about Genji?
You just want to play close range characters that want to get up in your face.
Like Widowmaker. 2-1 fighting.
Fighting.
Ryan's are for both teams. See the May coming out from the May. So, shoot me. But Anna's gonna be playing in the back left of Mako, and as I say that, she jumps out. Wall comes in, doesn't really get anything. Oh, and Juke with a huge kick onto the Ana. Already.
Yeah. Now there is a Moira up, so they will have the ability to keep some people alive. Yeah. No,
Ashe on the flank right now for Mako. The Warriors slowly making their way onto point, and their Reinhardt will be coming back quicker.
They will. Oh no!
They're in about the same
Hurricane
time.
Angel is down. Oh, but the res gets off.
And Shatter flanks onto Teggers, gets him down. Or not Shatter, that's Buttercat. Not bad. I thought Shatter was on there.
Yeah, nerdy.
Jude gets a pick onto the May, and he gets another one onto the Zarya. And the Warriors with a little bit of cleanup take.
Mako used Coalescence there. Unfortunately, it was for naught. But oh well. They're going on. Ooh, we're actually going to see Tekkers get onto the Echo. We haven't seen Echo yet today, I don't believe. So we'll get to see some of that hero.
See a lot of ults online for Warriors right now. They're gonna have the 6 coming up.
Indeed.
Shatter and Valk soon. And a couple other ults coming online for Mako. But right now, all they have to work with is that Shatter. If you can even get anything with it. Sights popped already. Shatter just yeeted that shit out there. Doesn't get anything. And
yeah, now he's
onto the May.
He bought.
Grab comes in. They are just.
You
oh my
goodness!
Do keep in mind that Warriors just use all of their ults except for their support ults. But I mean, if there is ults you don't want to use, I guess it would be the support ults in this situation.
Well, yeah, because
they will have Grab and Blizzard coming online. I don't think they can get a touch in. especially
I don't
with
think so
Buttercup playing
either.
that high. But Tekker's gets an early pick on the Trace. They will have a lot more damage in this fight for Mako right now. So they might want to pick
5
an early one.
minutes and 20
5.5
seconds.
minutes.
Yes,
Going
sir.
into Kings Row third.
Oh,
and
but
Tekker's goes down early to juke right as I say the damage was a difference. And Trace swaps back onto the junk.
Oh, Beat comes
Goes
out.
to
Oh
ball,
no,
coming
speed boost comes forward. They're spinning their line in.
Oh, the
but
grab! What was the grab? Grab gets nothing. They have to deal with the Zarya's getting pocketed by a Valkyrie Mercy, and they do. Mercy going on to point, having to fly away and doesn't get out. 4 minutes. Oh, but Juke goes down, but he gets the pick onto the enemy Ana.
They could get Shatter here. No, he gets out. Man, absolute desperation coming in for Mako now. Here comes the Blizzard.
They get the bubble. Nobody gets caught in it, really. They just all kind of
They
back
do
up and
get
Bullet
bullet.
goes down. Trace is still on that high ground, spamming down grenades, so they do have to back up. And this gives both teams time, really, to regroup. But Trace is quite low, and he does get taken down by Arcane.
This is definitely an advantage right here. For Mako, they're trying to push their advantage. Oh, Nerdy's a little bit isolated. But oh, he's backing up. He's backing up. Oh no, Aaron! Shadow goes down.
The Shadow comes in, gets the. Oh, but he goes down.
And the big wall is gonna buy them some space and some crucial time. Oh, they nano cherub him. He's going forwards. He's trying to put on some more pressure. Oh, the grab is in.
Gets one. Here comes the tire. What's the tire gonna do? Oh my! Aaron with a huge fire strike. Maybe just save that fight for his team, but Juke gets the pick. Shatter goes in and gets nothing.
Nerdy doesn't have his shadow to answer, so they're just gonna push through with their damage, and that's all it takes. 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. Can they get back out here? Mako's on their way. Oh, they copy onto the Reinhardt. Going for the quick shadow play, trying to swing the fight. Oh no, but he gets melted out of shadow.
Down. They still have that ball stalling though, but he gets his hook broke, so he dies.
Yeah.
May is still there. Juke is coming back, gets a pick on the chair.
Yeah, Beat gets landed.
Beat is there. 3 people get it. They have a Bastion coming back. Is this Zephyr? Shatter doesn't get anything. Bastion is set up. He doesn't.
Balls in here. Oh boy, he can't really do much.
They have to force it back. They have to deal with this ball though.
Ball is still swinging on point. Here comes the Mayo! Oh, it's big! It's gonna get the Lucio in it! Can they kill the Lucio?
He goes down!
Oh!
Huge grab! Actually, massive grab from Shatter.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Can they get the man? They do! It's just the ball! And the Lucio! Can they clean up? Peckers is set up on the left side on that Bastion, just raining fire down, but he has to move because of the hot shots coming in from Juke.
Oh boy, yeah, they end up getting the Bastion down, but there's more respawns coming back out. They've got Brig out here now, doing the best they can to stall. Oh, here come the mines!
Stall is real.
It gets spooky, he's down! But a big shadow from Nerdy is gonna clean it up. They did get a good stall there, Mako did. That's really good for them. They were able to cut that time down, but man. Big plays, actually, from Warriors, I think, to stay in that fight, even as they lost a couple people during there. They definitely kept getting value with their ultimates and their gameplay, so good job on their part.
2 minutes is still quite respectable for a time on Kings Row, but, like, rather that than 4.5 minutes.
Most definitely.
Now let's see if Mako can answer back a quicker time on attack.
Or at least a serviceable time, I'd say. As long as they get a decent time, they could at least make it competitive and come back. Especially if they can make a quick first take, you know, get that old economy going. You can at least get first point and maybe into second.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Hi, Nerdy. Peacemaker on the Torbjorn.
Alright.
Why are we getting the Torbjorn?
Yeah, Trace on the Torb, yeah. Tagger's on the Tagger's on the Sombra, interesting. Seeing a different change of pace. Mako normally really likes to run their Pharah comp, so interesting. Oh, actually he's going on to the Echo. Oh, but Pingumu just takes Hanzo out, man. Gotta watch out for those snipes. He is definitely not a Widowmaker player you can just let fly around. I don't even think running the Echo into this is a good idea with Juke just posted back on the Widowmaker. I mean, as soon as you come out, he's just gonna be... Yeah, Tekker switches over to the Widow to try to match him. I think that's the best idea he could go for.
His team is collapsing all around him though, and he has to take the duel now, it seems.
Yeah, if he can get it. Yeah, he's gotta run away right now. Gotta go grab that Mega.
Mako pushing back in.
Yes, sir.
Warrior is about even on that
I don't agree with the double snipe.
Bullet will get his. Oh, but Aaron goes down early again. You can't just lose your Reinhardt at the beginning of a fight.
No, you can't.
Hanzo on the flank. Gets a pick onto Spooky, though, and is going onto that high ground. Juke is going to contest him, though.
It's a really big
He gets
pick.
chased by Trace as well on that Torbjorn. He has to climb back up into a Widowmaker, and they get him.
Oh!
They land in the middle of the enemy team. The Shatter gets nothing from Nerdy. Coalescence comes in, and it seems Mako will finally win this fight. Hopefully.
Yes, it does. They got to get that lamp down, though. The Reinhardt's playing in it, trying to survive. He really isn't going to be able to do much, but you know, oh, Bullet's on the point. He's swinging around. You know, got that fade going, trying to frag. Can't get it done though. They managed to take him down. Oh, no one's on the point. No one's capping. There we go. You go. Uh-oh. You want to be careful. They could push back in here. They're trying. Looks like they're coming. They're coming. They've got the Lucia. They're gonna try to make it.
Time. Oh, the big grab! The actual massive grab.
Huge. They don't even get to touch. If you look, they had grab and they had Torbjorn's ultimate as well, and Ant Matrix. That shuts them down early. Now this is still a problem for Mako, unfortunately, because they're gonna have to run into those ults on streets. But crucially, they do still have their beat drop, so they could potentially survive it. We'll see how they decide to use it. They're playing extremely far up right now, though.
Yeah, they're trying to push us as much time as they can.
They've got their main support chilling back on the point.
Having your Widowmaker sit on point here, I think, is actually a really bad idea because, like, you don't have that insane pick potential that the enemy team does.
Oh, it is the Widowmaker. I'm sorry, I thought that was the Moira. Yeah, I don't know. They should definitely
Grab
have
comes
their,
in. Oh, the Shatter comes in there. Actually, 5-man Shatter. Huge plays.
and
Turning it around. They use both Torbolt, Ant Matrix, and actually Grav as well. And they just get shut down by a singular Shatter along with the support ult, but still.
I have to say, the support ults from Mako there were perfectly timed. Not only did they not waste beat early, but when the Reinhardt went aggressive to try to follow up on his Shatter, he beat it there to keep the Reinhardt active, swinging forward so that he could do more damage, and the Coalescence coming in afterwards to also help sustain him. Good plays from the Mako supports, honestly.
We'll see Trace on that high ground on the Hanzo. Coalescence comes in for Bullet.
Oh, no!
Both tanks. Can they follow up though? Pin comes in on Cherubim. He's very low, but he gets the. Oh, and he gets taken down. And Warriors will win this fight with Shatter and Koa.
Oh,
Interestingly enough, the Pingumi has been forced off of the Widow and onto McCree. He's still, of course, a good hit scan player regardless, but this is interesting. I'm not sure whether or not Tekkers actually wants to even stay on the Widow here, despite this. I've normally seen him be more of a flex player, but we'll see what he decides to do. He's kind of cut off right now, can't get back to spawn.
See if Tracemaker will go and contest him on that high ground. He is right on the other side of the wall.
Yeah.
Just moving over. Oh! It seems he's. I think, no, he hasn't seen him. He's seen him. No, he's seen him.
Oh, he knows he's there. He's
And
gone. That's terrible. Oh, well, Nerdy's kind of caught out.
Backs
Aaron
up.
might be able to get his shatter here, maybe.
He does.
He does get it,
I don't know
indeed.
what he can do with it. His shield goes down. Big
Oh,
shatter!
no.
Actually fucking massive.
Oh,
And
my
you with your 5
goodness.
item.
Definitely think that, unfortunately, Techers dying early there kind of sealed the deal in the coffin unless they got value very quickly. But ultimate economy advantage coming in for Mako. Look at the difference. They've got a lot in the bank. But they've got to touch here and they've got to make their play. Ooh, they're splitting up here. Split rotation. Hanzo, I think, trying to go and try to push the stairs and all that high ground. Big slam, gets the Lucio.
Oh, grab comes in,
Alright.
comes in, everything's getting popped. Grab dragon! Roll through!
That's
Good
3.
place dragon actually ensures that it's harder for the Reinhardt to back up. Oh,
Mako
bullet still
will.
on point.
They can deal with bullet. Take this fight, they popped everything. That was a 5 ult fight for Mako.
I'm not even sure that was even necessary, to be honest.
And
But-
they go in having already less time than Warriors.
Yeah, significantly less, because that's assuming they take it all the way from this point. I mean, if they lose a fight here, it's pretty catastrophic. Oh,
Oh, and they lose their Ryan. He played too aggressive.
Aaron! Yeah, now they're coming onto the rest of the team.
3.
Warriors is just pushing into them, nailing them down, pushing forwards. Oh, big stun. Trying to keep them back. Oh! Aaron's close to that. He gets the line. Oh, this is bad. This is bad.
Shatter gets 1. Yeah. And they pop
Trace
High
is
Noon
still
as well.
in the back line. Oh, but they
Goes
get him
down.
too. Well, this is the situation that Mako was looking for. They have an opening here. They might be able to push this advantage. If they can kill the
still do have
Zarya,
their
that'd be
grab
massive,
dragon.
massive plays. Now they don't have a Zarya available for the Reinhardt. They should push the Reinhardt very hard here. We'll see. Yeah, here they come. They're coming around the corner. Ryan pins out. Doomfist is in the back line.
We still have that
Doomfist
Shatter.
is the dead. Yeah, Trace is off the map. I don't know where he is.
Oh, Aaron's playing really aggro right now, though.
He's extremely
Only
aggro.
one
He
person
doesn't
on
even
the
have
point,
shatter. Nerdy has shatter here. If he lands this shatter, it's all over. Oh my goodness! The QC9! What? That's insane! If only someone touched, they would have easily won that fight, but because they don't, Mako even ends up getting time. They get an attack attempt. That's crazy. You can't do that, Warriors. You gotta get somebody on the point. You had the play. He hit the crucial play, but it was for naught, dude. It was for naught. Unlucky indeed. Massively, unbelievably unlucky.
Ready for battle.
There's no counterplay.
No counterplay.
We got 1 minute for Mako on attack. They get basically a fight and a scramble,
Attackers incoming.
and that's it.
30 seconds.
So if they lose this first fight, unless it's very quick, they're gonna have to try and run their asses
close
on
we
the
can.
point while the rest of Warriors is shooting at them. So
I see.
Five, four, three, two,
Here we go.
one. Attackers
Coming out on the Rhine Sigma. Oh boy. As a Sigma Schnauzer yourself, Ike, what do you think about the Rhine Sigma here?
okay. A big pin onto this.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
well,
Well,
Didn't
it's
work
not.
too well
It's, yeah,
they
and it's
already
really
lose their
bad.
tanks.
Look
They
at the
lose their
difference in
moral
ult charge
lane, too.
between Nerdy and Cherubim here. Unfortunately, that's what happens when someone gets pinned and you get that much of a swinging advantage. He's got more than double the charge. If he keeps hitting fire strikes, he'll get shattered very quickly here. He's already more than half.
Last fight right here for Mako. They have to pull
Yeah.
something out. Checkers is low. Aaron's also
The
out.
wall's up.
Big wall. Oh, and Cherubim goes down. They lose both tanks.
Oh, Techers does manage to get bullet, but it doesn't look like that's. Oh, they get nerdy. Can they stall it? Can the support stall enough time for the rest of the team to make it back? They're trying to pocket
down.
each other.
Ball coming in.
Oh, Ball's gonna make it here, and he makes it, but there's no support now on the point.
Checkers having to run around the wall.
Yeah, but Mako's got their team starting to pull back in.
All of Warriors is back on the point now. Nope. Techers makes it back just barely, but it's not enough.
Warriors cannot lose this physically.
Score 3-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Aye. Huge plays going after both these teams right now. But Horsemen, or no, Warriors only need one tick in order to claim this point.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Oh boy. Well, we'll get to see here. Mako can hold it together. They got 2 minutes and 38 seconds to go for the draw.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers
Juice is going to be looking for an early pick here on that Widowmaker. Far as
Wow,
big
early
Techers
pick.
Yes,
Juice is going to be
sir.
looking for Techers though.
Definitely. Techers has to play extremely passively. He can play the Pharah here. The poke is valuable, but he has to be so careful about what sight lines he decides to play in. He's doing exactly what he needs to do, though, just staying in that corner. Now he's trying to spam at Juke, trying to keep him from being able to set
Big
up in that
move.
spot.
Belly the Rhine.
Indeed. Huge pick
You take him down.
from Eog. Alright, here we go. Now Techers is really able to put some pressure on. There we go. I don't know. I just think Mako looks a lot more comfortable when they're playing this Pharah. I think that it's far more comfortable, and that if Warriors gets him off of it, it's a little difficult for him.
Juke swaps over to the McCree right now.
Interesting.
I just think that if Tracemaker is going to be playing this Junkrat, he needs to be doing a lot of front lane pressure, because of course he's not going to be able to deal with either DPS from Mako.
100%.
Long range heroes. So, Matrix comes in, doesn't really give them much, but Coalescence comes in.
That's a good pick,
and
though.
Trace gets a huge pick onto the enemy Honda. But
Techers.
Techers in the backline gets two.
Ooh.
Shatter
Cherubim
comes
is-
out. Aaron doesn't really get much with it, but Techers gets a third. Oh.
He's doing
Very
everything he
close. Techers is sitting
can.
on point. But Nerdy coming in. The beat from Spooky. Allowing
be
them
enough.
to just do 3 damage onto Techers, and he's trying his best. He killed 3 that fight, but it's just not enough. And Warriors will take map number 2. They're up
This is
2-0
just
right now.
heartbreaking, man. It's just heartbreaking. Techers is doing everything he can, but it's just not enough. His tank line is crumbling. We really gotta
Warriors
find
hit
a way
that
to
5K
stay
high
up.
noon.
Let's see it, but massive shatter here.
Look at it. Lined them all
Look at it. Look at it. Oh, and a little bit of spice on the end. A little bit of
Oh, he's just gotta make sure he doesn't get
fresh
head.
herb tea, bro. So that fresh herb tea, you know what I'm saying?
He's just tactical crouching.
Uh-huh.
We will see map number 3, which is Escort, I believe, and Mako will get pick again since they
Oh.
lost.
Hanamura.
Got them bound with the Twitter link.
Yes, sir.
No, I don't know.
Oh boy, oh, have they chosen Hanamura?
Hanamura. Hanamura.
That is some
Alright.
interesting shit about Oracle.
They're quite interesting.
Initiating match.
What are you guys talking about?
Ready for battle.
Let's see here.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Mako actually on the attack first. We'll have Warriors on the defense.
Death Unbound, I need you to take over for a little bit. I'll be right back. You can do it.
Oh my goodness, what is this? Okay, dude.
It'll be like 5 minutes, dude.
Hurry up.
I'll try.
Alright, it's like someone's gonna have to pay attention.
1.
Here we go.
Defend objective A.
Alright, they're pushing up here. They've got their double shield comp. As well as a May. Oh my goodness! 2 picks right off the bat! Oh no. Now, Duke does manage. Oh no, picks it back the other way too. Oh my. We got a mixed fight here. Nerdy is out by himself. I don't know if he should do this far out. But it doesn't matter.
The biggest thing is this high ground soldier.
That was a terrible, terrible play, I think, from Mick. I think they split up way too much. They should have just pushed together. They would have had a much better chance of being able to handle what was going on. Let's see here.
They just need to watch
They're
that
still
soldier.
poking out. They've got this Pharah for extra damage, dude. Let your Pharah do work. Let your Pharah poke them down. Get that Torb turret. Oh, and she's out. And Bullet ends up taking down Aaron. Oh no. They do get a res on him, but can he get out? He does get out. Spooky's pretty close. They pulled him in. Bubble's been used. Sure, Forest, but they don't have Fortify. Nerdy lays down the Shatter. There's a massive big anti in the mix as well. And they are just smacking through one by one. Goodbye. Good night. Alright, Mako, you've got to make some adaptations here. Something's not working. They're not letting you sit at the choke and just poke. Now you've got to make some adaptations. You tried it. Yeah, there you go. Are they gonna keep? Yeah, they're gonna. It looks like they value Bongo, so they're gonna try to keep for the Bongo. But I think Cherubim should go Reinhardt for sure. He was doing pretty well on it earlier. I think that's a good idea. Guess I'm not their coach. I can't tell them what to do. All right. Good choke. They put a shield through. All right, they got a wall there. It's gonna buy them time to get through without taking a ton of poke. They're trying to take this corner. Big pull blizzard! Oh my goodness! I think the Bongo was completely unnecessary, but oh man, big pull coming out from Sheridan. I love to see that play. Oh my goodness, got them all into that, and then with the barrage as well, there was nowhere to hide. Just got melted. All right. Juke is watching over here on the side, trying to make sure that the Pharah doesn't sneak up on them. Oh, D.Va is up there. You'll find the D.Va. On this soldier, let's see. It's like they switched to Ryan. They're trying to push this high ground. I'm actually not sure I would push the high ground. Actually, this fight, I would go for a dry push if I was Mako, because you know they have ults. So you should try to get ults out.
Let's see what they do.
Oh, Mr. Ike has returned. Welcome back.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm with you guys. Go for a dry push.
Oh, they're kind of just stalling here. I'm not really sure. Push the soldier if you're gonna push this. Oh, they got him.
They do.
I'm just saying, be decisive. You know, just, if you're gonna push him, just go do it. Oh, I wouldn't push up there. They have ults. Oh, but they're killing them. Ults don't matter.
Oh. How is he alive?
Big grab! Oh, he dies. Oh, it's close.
Oh, Peckers. Both tanks are down. Visor coming in, and
oh, nah. Visor and Torvald are going to completely zone off the point. There's nowhere to hide.
Completely unneeded.
Nana was used too onto well. The good news is you got a lot of ults out. You have ult advantage at this point if you're Mecha. So this is your time. You got to push in here. Get this fight. If you lose this fight, it's not looking too hot. Oh, Juke is sleeping.
He do be sleeping though.
They put an they use immortality early. There's no Immor now on their team. Zarya is just kind of cut off on point. Oh, you know what? You know what I would have done actually? I would have thrown bomb on point and killed the Zarya. Why? Because that's a guaranteed kill.
You don't need to.
Oh, there he gets pinned. Oh,
not when you've got advantage like this.
Shatter and barrage in the hallway. What's up? Here we go. Nana a little bit unnecessary, but you know they're gonna make use out of it. Use it to kill. Yeah, sure.
They're gonna use Blizzard to zone, but they don't need it.
A minute 39 on the clock. Much better look for Mako. They actually get this done with a bit of extra time on their hands.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
Oh, all right.
Initiating match.
Strong plays, strong plays.
Ready for battle.
Ready for battle.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Here we go. We're about to start it up. Alright. Uh-oh, they're bringing out the TP strats.
Let's see if we can get them anything with this.
Yeah, well, they have a junk right here. Yeah, they're spamming. They know they want a TP. Oh, they're going to take a fight. I like this aggression. Look at them up in their faces. No TP for you. No, yeah, they get off of that. Now they do get a tick here. They're not going to be able to win. I think Reaper might be able to get out. If Reaper gets out, that's huge. Yeah, he does get away. Got his Wraith back. They're off of the TP. But that was a big team fight win because even though they gave up a tick, they were still able to farm them heavily and get a lot more ult charge, which is excellent. Oh, Tekker's taking on Juke, laying in the spam. Uh-oh. He doesn't have his Mercy with him right now. Okay, she got back with him. Oh, they took out Immortality here as well. This is perfect if you're on the defense. You've got ultimate advantage as well as having extra time being just chunked away. And now there's this barrage here. Let's see how Tekker's decides to use it. As well as a shadow from Cherubim.
Charge comes in for 30.
Yeah.
Going aggro now.
Shadow gets laid down. Huge.
Ult's coming in from Mako, wins them the fight.
I think a lot.
In.
I think it's a bit of an overcommitment though. They nano Cherubim there as well. Now the ult advantage gets swung back into the Warriors' favor. Unless Mako can try to make another early play here to stop them from getting value. They've got a tire to initiate with as well as a bomb. Let's see what they decide to use here. Oh, Zarya goes down early. That's even better. You get a free fight. Oh, and now Trace is basically dead as well. Oh, no, he gets out.
They wake him up. They wake him up.
That was a bit of a misplay. They should have been able to kill him there. But it will allow them, the Rhine Show to break because they were backing up. It will allow them a little bit more time for poke.
See how they decide to use. Okay, there's Animatrix coming in early, just forcing them back, giving them some space.
Yeah.
Past it.
Oh, Nerdy dies midway, and the Moira's down as well. They go for the Death Blossom.
No supports up. No supports up for Mako right now.
Yeah, but they have a lot of damage available. Oh,
chased by the Reinhardt. Juke gets the Diva mech.
Cherubim and Shatter go getting low, and and Cherubim wins the 1v1.
Warriors is gonna try and push in right now.
Benji goes for the Mercy over there. He's got his Valkyrie, so now he's here, allowing to be able to heal his entire team.
On left side.
Shadow a little bit unnecessary.
Yeah.
But they were able to go ahead and kill Spooky. That shuts that push down. Now look here in the back line here. There's a McCree back here with High Noon. Oh, will he go for the? I wouldn't go for that. I wouldn't go for that kill, Chief. If you let them know that you're there, you're gonna die.
How did the Mercy not see him?
I don't know, dude.
He's on the point.
Did he make it the point?
Catches the Mercy, but he goes down for it.
Tekker's is able to clutch off.
Bomb comes in.
Oh, he gets the Mercy, but it dies! Oh, it's all gone worse! I don't think there's anyone that can touch!
Coming in, just revitalized it seems from their first two maps, and now they finally get some points on the board. It's still 2-1
To be fair,
Warriors.
I think the only map that was more confidently in Warriors is like sort of hold was King's Row, but I'd definitely say, you know, Mako could have won Ilios, so the fact that they're coming back here could be a massive change in momentum, exactly what they're looking for. Big pull Blizzard. I mean, there's a lot of ults in there at once, but you know, you do love to see it. Big plays coming out from Mako. Glad to see them alive and well.
We do get to see what 2CP map hentai. Oh, I said it.
We just play.
Oh wait, I'm a dummy.
2CP too.
It's escort. I'm a dummy.
Correct. It is escort payload. However you would like to say it, of course.
The pushy map.
Yeah, the pushy map. We be pushing that boy, dude.
The
Pushing that
Rialto,
boy.
the Havana, the Gibraltar. I don't remember the other ones. The H- Warriors will be getting the pick since they did lose.
Of course.
Let's see if Warriors can wrap it up here and make this a 3-1, or if we will be going to a map 5.
Indeed. I think it could go to a map 5, personally. I think that.
If Mako's playing how they just played, then it most definitely can.
As I said too, though, you get your boy Techers on that fair. Clutch plays become hella possible. Cause I don't know, he just really seems to know how to get those clutch kills, win those duels, and really try to swing fights back in their favor when he's on that Pharah, which is excellent, of course. That's the best you can ask for. Oh boy, I don't know, man. Uh-oh, look at what we've got here. Is that Junkertown? Oh my. Junkertown is a very interesting map. Specifically, Junkertown definitely will allow you to be able to play that long range style. It's heavily favored for heroes like Widowmaker and Hanzo, so I think they definitely picked this map knowing that they're trying to shut down Techers on that Pharah.
They go Widowmaker, go Burr.
Go Burr.
Welcome to Junkertown. Initiating match.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
Ready for battle. Thank you, Epic before. It seems that you are growing from your original programming as well.
I'm guessing there's no chance
We
can
will
take
be
care of
seeing
this
that
quietly, is
Widowmaker
there?
coming out from Juke here, but no Pharah
Is everyone
on the
ready?
side of Mako.
Indeed. Alright, here we go. We got a Brawl comp versus a Bastion comp. Oh, look! They're going for the close hold, Ike. Oh boy. Ooh, hello! Zara. Get pulled out. Oh, now how are they getting... Now, Echo is sitting on the point. Echo's got the point moving. Oh, and they are able to kill Drew. If they can kill Echo here, that's really bad.
They have to deal with that Echo.
They gotta get her off.
Do it.
Oh, there we go. Well, now that there's no point pressure on the point, they're free to just sit there. I mean, in all honesty, you should just rotate Pat. Oh, bye, Juke. Well, you've got the point. You've got the point pushed past there. Why not just rotate around the other side? Why are you? I don't even think you should go up top. I think you should just go off the other door. You know, on the other side, and just rotate past. But oh well, we'll see what they decide to do. Oh no, they got some kills now. Warriors pushing it hard. They got an entry in. Immortality's up, and it doesn't get anything because he has the shield.
There goes the Bastion.
Get the
well, a little too soon. Yeah. All right, there you go.
And even though they will be losing people, their spawn is right there, so they finally break this close defense.
Yep. Now it was smart of them though to try to die on point or stall this out. Get yourself. They did force some switches. Oh, they end up killing Spooky in the back line. That's really good. Might not have been paying attention there. Alright, here we go. Oh no, Juke takes down the Baptiste. He was so close to Ant Matrix, and oh no, there's no immortality on the field either, and that Echo is just beaming them down. And now
chasing the Orisa on the high ground, they get
it.
Mercy's in the back line, flying around. It's just Sigma and Mercy left on the point.
Yep.
They will go down momentarily.
I definitely think that they should have waited a little bit longer. In fact, they could have even set up top, let their Bastion spam them down from a distance as the point moved closer, right? Because the Reinhardt has to shield, and then you can move closer later. But I think they just tried to rush it, and now, oh yeah, you got to run now. With those sights up, Widowmaker knows exactly where you are, and they're coming to get you quickly. Oh boy. Oh, they are able to get the res off for the Baptiste.
Hector's running away.
Yeah, with those sights up, you know, he can't do anything unseen. But now sights are down. He does have the ability. He can run around. Oh no, the Mercy's dead early. Oh, and they have this shatter. Oh, big slam, knocking them down. And they're gonna kill the Sigma as well, sending them back to spawn. Anti-Warriors they don't have Nano up, but they will be having their rally up, so that they'll have a recontestant ultimate. But 6 ults up for Mako. Oh, but they just can't die early, man. That's been their problem. They die early, and then they aren't able to.
Well, already. He gets hit up. They have to go for the touch. Are they even gonna make it?
Yeah. EMP is out on the point.
Both
pretty big. Yeah.
And they do manage to kill them.
Unfortunately.
Wasted.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Let's onto the Bastion. Spooky's still alive on the point for the moment. I don't know how long that's
Oh, Trace gets through.
Spooky does go down.
Oh,
he gets another Trace. Popping off.
Trace and Juke.
Juke deal with it. He can't deal with the Sombra.
It's just Trace. Yeah, the Sombra. Shuts that push down. Oh no, but Ryan's coming in. They're trying for it.
They're going for it.
Oh, they got a bubble onto him.
That's a bad
They've got the Ant Matrix up. Reinhardt's taking a lot of damage. There's an anti on point though. Big anti from Bullet. Oh, there's the Sabaton Surge.
There's the Rhyme, but they don't really get anything with it.
Oh boy. Shatter doesn't, it gets the bat down in the back line, but not really much. The healing is still there. No shield available. Oh, and they get Spooky.
They trade pins, but Tekers gets Juke as well. And Nerdy gets another.
Nerdy swinging through! EMP, Nerdy!
He's just swinging.
And he gets more! Oh my goodness, that's a 5K from Nerdy Buttercat. Oh my goodness.
And
he's almost to another shatter.
And they swap to the far.
This is a better part of the map for the Pharah. She's got a lot more high ground that she can actually, in places she can actually hide to ambush people. Makes it easier to play against the hit scans. Although I do still think it's got a fairly low ceiling too, though. But we'll see how they decide to adapt with it on both teams.
I knew coming in.
Nerdy's got that shatter. Oh! My goodness!
5-man high noon.
We've been seeing so many big noons today. First it was Pingumi, now it's Mr. Eog.
Eog.
Eog. Alright, and this is important too. Now Mako has control of the chokes. Oh, rally is up. They're going in. Oh, copy onto the right arm. Big flicks! But is it enough? Is it enough? Yeah, it's a little. Oh, boy.
Trace.
Yeah, that
Mercy gets the pick on the.
That rock was so crucial because they would have killed Archangel if it wasn't for that rock. Oh, can he kill Spooky? Oh, yeah, well, that's, I don't think Art should have stayed there. I think he should have backed up. Now they're going to be late. He's going to be late. But,
Juke to come back into the fight.
Yeah, and he had Coalescence. Early Cole might have been the... Oh, but Spooky goes down early. There's a nano on the Nerdy. He gets the pin.
He's just running. He's swinging. He's swinging.
Oh, but he's taking a lot of damage.
He still has that shatter. He gets out. Can they touch? They do
touch. Oh boy, he's got the shatter. Will he let the shatter go?
He's gonna let it out. He's gonna. He doesn't.
He throws it down.
He only gets one, but they
he does get the pin off though. Oh boy.
Eog gets two.
Oh, Cherubim is out on point there.
Way too long. He waited way too long to go for that shatter.
I agree. I think going forward early, even if he didn't kill everyone, if he had just killed, you know, one like the Zarya and knocked other people down, it would have even stopped the damage. But you know, waiting so long really just heightened the risk of that shatter. At that point, he should have just died or tried to back out. Either one would have been better. Oh, it looks like they're pushing bottom. They're going for the quick play, trying to come up close. Play this brawl style. Here we go. Ryan Zarya versus Ryan Zarya. Fighting on point. Bubbles are out. Here we go. Oh, they've got it. Oh, barrage. They shoot the glove, but no dice. The barrage actually covers them. Interesting, right? It was sort of like a defensive ult because they couldn't. Uh-oh, but there's a res off onto Nerdy. Oh, he gets 52 ult cards now. He blocks the shatter. Oh boy.
I knew in the back line. Catches two. Eog going crazy. And Mako will get to. Oh, that Spooky comes in on that Lucio.
Yeah. Oh, there's a high noon up there. It doesn't get anything. Spooky down. Trace is back. Trace is trying to keep it alive. Can't do it.
Comes the Diva.
Shatter trying. I think he makes it. Bullet makes it.
They're already coming in.
He got shattered. No! He didn't get it that time. He tried, but unlucky.
Mako able to stop the Warriors right before they finish third point.
Indeed. That means it's winnable. Pretty winnable. All you gotta do is take it there. Very exciting. This could be it. You know, losing the momentum on these maps. Definitely think that big clutch plays on that survival and a little bit of hesitation from Warriors, unfortunately, led to Mako being able to hold it out. Although I do think that earlier on in the map, it was definitely nothing but the Warriors just dominating. You know, first point, it was just bad. Bad setup from Mako, I think, honestly. Not really getting the fights that they wanted. Besides that first fight, they played that correctly, right? Holding outside, just stalling the point out as long as you can. Because you're not really trying to hold up there. You're just trying to get ultimates and burn clock. That's what you're going for. So they did that, but the second fight they took was so bad that it just destroyed their ultimate economy all the way until they got to third. So hopefully they play it better this time.
They will be coming out on pirate ship.
Huge.
Not necessarily pirate ship, they're not getting on the point. Setting up on the high ground instead. Nobody's pushing the point right now for Mako. I guess they're just trying to win and then move it. Juke gets taken down immediately by Techers.
See, I like this different form of like pirate ship. They didn't start on the point, right? But instead they moved to the high ground, got level ground, and really tried to force.
Trace picks the Mercy as she gets the res off.
Yeah, that's kind of bad. Now they only have that feeling.
Running into a Bastion, he's just gonna do his
Oh well.
Well, that didn't go too well for him.
No, it didn't. Yep. He's got ult now too. If they try to rake it out. Oh, I do like this adaptation coming out from Warriors, switching to the Sigma. I think double shield is the way to go if they've got double shield themselves. And I think playing Sigma is better than Orisa here. You're going to be able to go for rocks on the Bastion as well as just do more damage to their overall like bunker as well. Oh, are they feeding here? I don't know if they should have come that close. When you're playing against this Bastion, you really have to be careful with the sight lines you allow yourself to sit in. Otherwise, you'll take way too much damage and just die.
We'll see them continue. They do have the EMP as well.
Yes, sir.
Sleep on to
yeah. EMP is out though. Oh, but it's the Nano Ryan and the Sigma are just in there doing so much damage. It doesn't matter. That's one big thing with Sombra EMPs. You have to use that ultimate to initiate. Using it late once the opponent has decided to use their own ultimates is a little too late sometimes because they're going to be getting value, which is exactly what happened. Actually, we're getting to see Pengumu out here on the Echo instead of Trace Maker. First time I think we've seen that today. A little bit of difference. They switch over. They know that there's no hit scan available, so they're going to play the pharmacy now for Mako. A little bit of spam out on the Trace.
That shadow, so you can get anything with it.
Oh, there's the Flux!
Comes in.
They're gonna own this high ground now.
Not really pushing in though. They use the Flux to do anything with it.
I mean, at this point, oh, Techers gets a kill. Oh, Nerdy dies.
He's in the back.
I have to. Ooh, can they? Oh, Ngumi gets Cherubim down. Yeah, I have to agree with you there, though. I think they should have tried to be a little bit more aggressive, try to force the issue. But it's all right. Their DPS come up clutch, get those kills. That's what you like to see. They need 3 on cart. Unfortunately, they don't really have a lot of ults here. All they really have is Valve, though they can definitely get their barrage in this fight. They're trying to hold them back, trying to make sure that they don't touch. Good. I think if they had a Lucio, they definitely could have made it, but because they're running that Mercy on her, they aren't able to get there in time. And now look at this Reinhardt up here. I don't know. Keep poking him down. You might be able to get a shield low. But have to go for the run. Nerdy wants to pop this shadow. He's so close. Oh, he misses it.
They nano him though. He might be able to get it
Yeah,
back.
they want him to go deeper.
And they get caught off because of the door. So they can't save the Reinhardt. Both tanks go down. The door just cuffed them right there.
Honestly, Nerdy up to 60 on another shadow too because of the nano boost coming out from Spooky. I think that was such a good play, honestly. I don't know if they planned the door to close, but getting the Ryan cut off there, letting your Ryan be able to get his shadow back because you nanoed him, that was smart. Alright, lots of ults coming online now. for Warriors. They're going to be able to hopefully hold this for a while. It's in their best interest because they did not capture 3 points. So if Mako is able to capture the third point here, they will be able to go to another map.
Checkers is coming around the left side. Kind of in a blind
Here
spot.
comes the dragon. Oh, Cherubim jumps down into the dragon. Interesting. Oh! Yes, sir. Oh, no, but Trace is there. Oh, Tekker's going. Oh, Tekker's just fragging. Ow, look at him. He gets the Ana. He gets the Hanzo. He gets the Sigma. He gets the line. Can he go further? Oh, he doesn't get Mercy, unluckily, but oh my goodness. He's so fragging so hard. And he gets the
MVP candidate for Mako here is Tekken.
I don't know. We got another. I mean, I have to say Cherubim has been making some plays too, definitely as well. But and AOG has made some big high news this map. But my boy Checkers, bro, he's been kind of crazy this series. That's all I gotta say.
And the Echo transformation means that Juke doesn't get caught by that flux. They do get spooky though with the high noon.
Oh, but they are pushing in. They're down. They're down, people. Yes. Set comes in. The momentum is set. Oh my goodness, Bullet's dead. Oh, there's no one out here.
We're going to a map 5. We're going to a map 5.
Let's go.
Do a first sweep from Mako.
Uh-oh.
Convincing, but let's see if they can pull it off.
Indeed.
Here's that 5K from Eog.
Eog.
Oh, the big pin.
Yes, sir.
Why did he drop his shield? He didn't get pinned though. Spooky like tanked it.
Well, it's time. Oh, interesting too, because as you, I don't know if you know this, but they've been switching the ping around, right? Yeah. So the loser gets to get the ping on their side. So I mean, interesting. Technically,
Come on, Death, you can do it.
I'm trying to think about how I want to say this, because like the ping was definitely in Mako's favor earlier because they were losing maps, but now that it's not in their favor, they're winning maps. I don't know how this backwards nonsense works, but I was just trying to think about it, thinking back, because the first map, Mako won the pick, but I also don't know which servers it was on at that point, but I don't even know that the ping has even been that much of a difference, to be honest with you. I think it's been a lot more based on gameplay itself.
Yeah,
like
that's why I got another
where
one
you decide to take your fights, value just in general. Because, I mean, yeah, you want your ping to be good, but it's not everything. So, we'll be going to our last map. Last map will be a control map, I believe. And because they lost, Warriors will get to pick the control map. I think it can be any map except for Ilios, because we already played that map, I believe. So we'll get to see what map they choose. Are there any maps that are really bad for Pharah on control? I don't think so. I think control is a very good map type for Pharah, so we'll see what they decide to do. They choose Nepal. So we'll get to see some Nepal action here. Hopefully they can go pop off, dude. Alright, here we go. Last map.
Let's do a map. It's the last map.
Oracle's talking about it.
What's going on?
The Oracle, like the owner's talking about the drama.
Oh boy. Let's see, Is he addressing it correctly, or is he? What are your thoughts?
Godspeed.
Oh,
Yep.
we're going back to lobby.
They didn't
What's-
really.
Well. Yeah, hate to see it.
Magnus is ready.
Now, where is match chat? Why do we have these other match chats anyways?
There's nobody else in the fucking lobbies.
Oh, a little bit of ready and not ready action going on.
Godspeed, you're not even in the fucking game. You're back.
Scuffed production, scuff. Everything scuffed.
Indeed, Scuffed. Yes, yes.
Look, your back is not on your roster, so I don't know why they're being invited.
What's your prediction for who's gonna win this, though? What's your pred right now?
The EU.
You think that it's Mako's? All right, okay. All right. I like the variants. Like to hear. I like to see it. I'm not sure actually, because technically, Warriors did win this map type earlier. It is possible they could come back, but I do have to also go with them. Oh man, that terrifying Techers on that Pharah, he might be able to make a huge impact here.
But the thing you have to note is that Warriors does not have their Pharah player from map 1 in. Who kind of, popped off.
Also true. I wonder where he is. Was he playing on King's Row as well?
I don't think so, no.
Interesting. Interesting indeed. Oh man. We really. Let's get this thing going, dude. Come on, teams. I don't know, man. I'm the type of person I like to, keep it moving. I mean, yeah, take a break in between maps to just like get up, walk, get a little drink or whatever. But like, I don't understand taking, several minutes. It's kind of a weird jam for me, Chief. I don't know about that one, Chief.
Alright, round 2.
Here we go, dude.
traveling to Nepal.
Okay, at least it's back on the same map.
We are on Shrine. Another classic Overwatch map.
Wouldn't these all be classic Overwatch maps?
Ready for battle.
I do not trust this onward. I do not like this.
Here we go, dude.
Snow. We should make snow angels. Why are you looking at me, man?
Five, four, three.
We see the brawl from both teams, but we see Tekker's going back on his Pharah.
Alright, here we go. And Gloomy out here on to the McCree, because it's just kind of hard because
Warriors already is on the point.
Yeah. Oh, wall already goes out. Oh, bye bye. Checkers.
That wall forces them all in the open, and Juke goes down as well.
No pin available now.
What kind of pin was that?
Well, see, the thing too is when you waste your pin, that lets the other Reinhardt know that you don't have pin available, so you can't like counter pin at all. You're kind of stuck.
Yeah. Do you ever do those kinds of pins in tier 5 scrims?
Sometimes by accident. It happens to everybody.
Yeah, fair enough. But do you ever do it intentionally?
No.
Why not? You don't want to get big value?
Yeah, dude, I love pinning into walls. This is my favorite.
Tekker's already has Barrage.
Yes, sir. Big poke coming in from that fair with the damage boost. Oh,
Oh, and the wall. Nerdy
Cherubim takes down Nerdy. Yes, sir. Not looking to. Oh, Tekker's goes down. They do get res off. Cherubim trying to back up. He doesn't get flash, so flash is down. Tekker's get spooky. Bye bye. He didn't even have to use barrage there. So I mean, they are just banking ults. They're gonna be at least 50% before they even have another fight. Pingumu does not have High Noon either, so you can't really easily take down this pharmacy. That's one thing I like to do sometimes, is just get your ult so that you can take down the pharmacy, but... Here they come, they're pushing around the back. Oh, he goes for the pin behind Cherubim. Oh, he gets booped back. Big shatter, I suppose. Nerdy. Swinging forwards. Oh, Tekker's though, coming in clutch. Big damage.
Rolling right now.
Yes, sir.
Game fatigue.
I will not waste this opportunity.
Oh no, Cherubim goes down. They are able to res Aaron, but I'm not sure it's enough. We'll see though. The May is still alive and on point. Oh, they get Shadow out. Oh, yeah, they're not gonna be able to. Nerdy with the big kills with that Shadow, but they did bleed some of those ults down. That's good. Alright, my boy Aog is going on to the McCree. Now Pingumu on the fair, dude. He said he's had enough of Tekker's shit. He says, I'll take you on the fair myself. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, they go for the shatter. Oh! Coalescence coming in. Oh, there's the grab. It gets the mortar in it. That's about it. Although it does look like Warriors are able to get a lot of damage in there, get some kills. Yep. They win this fight.
Have this barrage still.
They do.
Not able to do much on the McCree.
I don't even know that it's really the McCree's fault. I mean, it's just really hard to play against the Pharah on this map when she's already holding angles, dude. She can just spam you so hard.
I'm just saying, looking at his ult charge.
Yeah. That's why sometimes I wonder.
Another EMP soon. We have a lot of ults.
There's Barrage. Oh!
Barrage goes in, but
Yeah,
he
takes
gets
him down. Oh, but Nerdy
goes in
takes
with a
him.
pen.
They throw in a grab to Aaron.
They throw in the
Oh.
barrage, and he gets nothing. You had one more fight. You didn't need to do that. Now all you have is your High Noon and your Valk. Oh, they flipped up.
Oh!
Wait a minute.
Wait a second. Techers is in the air. They can stall out.
They still have EMP.
Yeah. They still have Shatter and B. Here's EMP. There's Shatter. Here comes B.
He dropped from the fucking top ropes.
Yes, sir. They're just sort of.
Still haven't flipped it.
Oh,
Juke goes down.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm not sure about this ult usage. This ult usage looks really bad.
Yeah, they're just trying to win.
You dumped all your ults, you didn't win the fight, and now it's 91%, 92%. Popping up.
Going in.
Oh!
It gets moved. I don't think he can touch. Oh, they do.
Cherubim is completely dead though. He got completely cut off. Techers gets Kingumi. There was a coalescence there.
Grab comes in, he gets caught.
Yeah. Oh, Techers with another
DPS. Techers trying his
best. Techers!
But it doesn't matter. Team falls
Shatter
around.
lands something.
Just for good measure. And Hentai will.
The Warriors!
The censored Warriors.
Censored Warriors.
1 point away from taking this series.
Oh,
Let's
man.
see if Mako can come back. Poor Techers. Guy gets 3. Doesn't matter.
For sure. That's what I'm saying, dude. It is rough. It's rough out here, bro.
The random head guy.
Alright, here we go. Warriors already on the point.
Podcast is not gonna be monetized at
Playing
all.
aggressive, but this line's Zarya, so that you're trying to outbrawl them.
Under the Diva.
Yeah, Aaron got hacked there.
DM for her team.
Yeah.
RS spam coming in from both sides. Oh,
Oh, no.
They trade DPS. Oh, how did
Huge,
Cherubim
though.
fall off the map? And Warriors will take first cap.
Really not good, especially look at the difference between Nerdy and Cherubim's ult charge. It's kind of not where you want it to be when you're gonna be held in a choke on Reinhardt. Your Shatter is nowhere close. I wonder if he even knows that he has it, because he has it right here, right now.
Yeah.
Well, he has to play back a little bit due to the Pharah spam. Oh, they're trying to push him.
Hat comes in. They know he has Shatter now, and he gets moved. Big
Huge
move from
play,
Techers.
Checkers. Oh, but he goes
Juke
down.
answering back. Rez comes in, but Juke gets another, and the Barrage comes in, gets one. Gets the Diva mech as well. Juke putting the team on his back for this fight. Saying, don't worry about it, guys. I'll handle it. And now it's just Cherubim left alone on point.
Interesting.
Only
He's been playing
60.
hit scan the whole game, and now he switches it up, goes Pharah, and says, you know what? Maybe that's what it needs. That's what you need to win this Pharah. Beat these Pharah sometimes.
60 on his Shatter.
Yeah, it's not looking too hot. Really there. I mean, the barrage coming in, all the damage, it was hard. It's kind of hard to play Reinhardt when you got that much damage coming at you. Nerdy knows he's there. Nerdy's got
Juke
shoulder
goes down
advantage.
though. See if they can do with that.
They're backing up the
Valkyrie's
point.
for
That's a
bullet,
good
bullet
rotation.
goes
Oh,
for the
EMP's
red.
out.
EMP catches 3. Shatter catches
Huge
3.
shatter!
Huge shatter.
Nerdy!
Nerdy
Coming
goes
in the
crazy. Along with that EMP. One
Massive
more fight
play.
for Warriors to take this entire game. It seemed like Mako would finally be able to turn it around, but now they have one singular fight. Otherwise, that reverse sweep was all for nothing. EMP comes in, catches
out,
4.
shatter.
Shatter comes in, catches. Nerdy.
Can they touch though? They are. Got someone on point.
That's a good
Oh.
Here we go. Beat comes
Beat
out.
a
I don't know
little
about that
late.
beat.
Bomb is in, but Trace gets 2. Rez comes in on the Nerdy in the backline. He's on the Ana and the Ash. The charge comes in.
He
He's
comes
coming on
into the line. Oh shit!
Champion
no.
goes down. Is this it? Spooky goes down.
Ner-
Trace back and forth. Techers on the Ash. On the side. D-Vitamek, Lucio on point now. For
Oh,
Mako.
the
Ju
Yumi's
gets Techers. Ju.
Oh, he gets hacked
gets
though.
touched with the hack.
Oh!
The hack from Yog comes in big.
Oh my
And
goodness!
now Mako forcing them back, keeping their hopes of winning this game alive for now. The only ult they have is Bob, and their diva isn't even in mech yet.
Yeah, and it's way too late to reset at this
Oh,
point.
he's
Oh! They could have
Barely.
killed the Sombra if they had just pinned him away. They could have killed him for sure with a one shot.
Hack on to Juke. Can he be kept alive? It seems he
Oh,
can.
huge
He is
anti!
on the-
Bunch of the Reinhardt here.
Lucio goes down. Bob's running in.
Oh!
Trace!
EMP canceled! EMP canceled! Oh my goodness!
Cherubim. Cherubim takes one with them, and they win that fight with only the Bob. Hecker's going crazy right now.
Honestly, and he's not even on Pharah this time. He's shutting him down. Let's see if Juke decides to stay. Interesting that he is. Honestly, I think I would switch. You've got your Techers off of the Pharah. You've got them right where you want them, dude. I switched to
Oh,
Widow.
that's
But,
good.
oh, Techers! Oh my goodness! Oh, this game is not over just yet.
Not over.
Mako's got Warriors pushed all the way in the back, and now Eog will have another EMP ready to go.
Mako got this.
They have EMP Shatter, dude. EMP Shatter is ready.
Here he comes.
Yeah.
Nano on the Diva. Looking for
EMP's out.
Catches 3.
Shatter down. It's
Shatter.
massive. B is huge. It keeps them up from the grab. Oh boy,
Back
can they
onto
get the
Lucio
Lucio?
goes down.
Mercy's in the point. Can they kill
Mercy
Hack
no!
this
They
out?
get the hack
Oh
Juke in the back.
Oh.
Catches 2.
no.
Oh, he
he-
goes down for it. Let's see if this will do it for his team. They get Cherubim. The bomb is up. Ferrari throws it in. It doesn't
Oh,
do
he's
anything.
got
He
it
gets
out.
hacked out of his
Re-
mech. It's just the Lucio. He gets
Oh,
off
he goes with the boom.
He doesn't get
Doesn't
anything.
get off.
They turn the point. Can
Yeah, but here comes
Techers
Hammond.
touch? They're coming in. 2 people
They're
on. It's a
coming in.
ball and a
Techers,
Tracer.
yeah.
Tracer. Techers goes down. It's just a ball.
Oh
Let's
boy,
see.
can it retouch? He yanks it just
They
barely.
do. Eog is in, but he goes down, and Warriors
No.
shut down the reverse sweep and take the match 3-2. Holy shit, this game was close.
Very
Down to the
close.
wire, I was on the edge of my seat, Death Unbound.
Of course, it was extremely close. Could have gone
Bullet
either
way.
way.
Big res onto Juke, and the Shatter comes in.
Oh, they
Yes,
won it.
sir.
Okay, now Death Unbound. We have to talk about MVPs.
Of course.
Both
Of
teams.
course. Of
I'd
course.
say Warriors is a little bit more difficult to decide than Mako, because I'd give it to Techers, personally.
Yeah, I have to concur with you for Mako, definitely Techers.
And for Warriors, I'm thinking either Juke or Bullet, personally.
I think I have to say Juke. I think especially in these later maps, I think that early on, his Widowmaker was a huge threat, even forced Techers to switch to Widow on King's Row. And then in these later maps, even switching off to go onto the Echo or onto the onto the onto the Pharah. He's really been out here just showing that he's flexible as well. He's not just a hit scan one trick, and I think he's definitely a huge reason why his team was able to win today.
That barrage at the end was massive, taking down both Techers and the Ana. Bullet played very well the entire game, I'd say. That's what I was thinking. It's like we never saw him really do anything. There's like a couple questionable plays, but other than that, pretty well. But I'd say Juke for Warriors and then Techers Torb for Mako. And that is OLOC Preseason Week 2. H-Warriors takes the game 3-2 versus Mako. Very close, down to the wire. Almost a reverse sweep, but we didn't get to see it. And GG's to both teams. It was very close. Very close.